Have you ever felt like life keeps breaking you down again and again? What if every time you broke, it wasn't an ending, but a chance to be reshaped into something stronger, more beautiful, and more purposeful? Let me tell you a story. In a quiet village surrounded by hills and rivers lived an old potter named Rahim. His workshop was small, but people traveled from far away just to see the beauty of his clay pots. Each piece was unique, sometimes perfectly smooth, sometimes rugged, but always carrying the mark of his hands. One day, a curious boy named Zayan came to watch him work. He saw Rahim take a lump of raw, shapeless clay and slam it on the wheel. The clay bent, collapsed, cracked. Yet Rahim patiently began again. The boy asked, "Why do you keep breaking it and starting over?" Rahim smiled. "Because clay teaches us life. To create something meaningful, you must be willing to go through shaping, pressure, and fire. Without that, you remain only a lump of mud." The boy didn't fully understand, but he kept coming every day to watch. One evening, the boy returned, looking sad. His father had scolded him for failing at school. "I'm useless," he said. Rahim took him to the kiln. Inside, pots were glowing in the fire. He said, "See these pots. Before they enter the fire, they're weak. They can be crushed with a finger. But after the fire, they are unbreakable. The fire doesn't destroy, it strengthens." He placed his hand on the boy's shoulder. "Your struggles are the fire. Without them, you'll never know your true strength." Weeks passed, and one day Rahim shaped a tall vase. Just as it was about to be perfect, it collapsed in his hands. The boy gasped, "It's ruined." Rahim calmly replied, "No, it's beginning again. Sometimes we must be broken to discover a better form." He reshaped the clay into a smaller but stronger vessel. Then he told Zayan, "Life will break you down many times, through failure, heartbreak, loss. But remember, every breaking is a chance to be shaped into something wiser." Years passed. The boy grew into a man. He faced failures, poverty, even betrayal. Yet every time he remembered the potter's words, "The fire doesn't destroy, it strengthens." Zayan learned patience. He started working with his hands, creating art, teaching others resilience. He discovered that his struggles weren't punishments, they were preparation. One day, the old potter passed away, leaving behind his workshop. Inside was a note: "Life is the potter, and we are the clay. Every challenge, every trial, every fire is not the end. It is the hand shaping us into vessels of purpose. Never curse the process. Trust the potter's hands." So, my friend, the next time life feels heavy, when you feel broken, or when the fire burns too strong, remember the potter's hands. You are not being destroyed, you are being shaped into something more beautiful, more resilient, and more meaningful than you can imagine.